Hello friends, welcome or welcome back. It is a pretty crappy day outside today. Looks like it snowed overnight, so we're back to snow. Raining now, so a mixed bag of weather outside. So today I'm just going to hang out, take it easy. I am feeling a little under the weather, unfortunately, and just sat down to have some coffee, made myself some breakfast, and I've got some reading to catch up on. So I'd like to take a cozy moment to just read here and there. And it's been a while since I've worked on any of my artwork, so I feel like today is a good day to sit down and just unwind with some art. Got a little project I'm going to start, so grab a beverage, stick around, let's hang out. So I've been reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab on my Audible, just as I've been doing chores, my laundry, all the household duty stuff. But I find like this one is very slow burn, and I'm not really in the mood for this one. So I thought, why not look on the shelf and see what I could read? I definitely want to reread ACOTAR. Not sure today would be the day for that, because I do want to work on some artwork, and I feel like I need to be focused for that one. I love listening to it on audio, but I think this time around for ACOTAR, I'm going to want to do the dramatization version with the different actors and the sound effects. I think that will be really cool. I think I'll be really immersed in that and really enjoy it, and maybe even find some things that I missed the first time around. So that'll be fun. So we'll save that for another video, but I do want to start Lady of Darkness, and I also have this on audio so I can pop in and out of the physical book today. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Lady of Darkness. I'm gonna put Bury Our Bones on hold. Yeah, I have quite a few books on the go right now. I've got a couple of arcs that I'm trying to finish, but I really want to get into this one. So it's been a while since I've painted. Normally I'm out in my shed with the nicer weather, my little she shed, and that's where I normally go and do some artwork. I paint acrylic, oil paint, sometimes watercolor on canvas and other forms of media. And I started painting vinyl dolls, I want to say 2019. I've always been into dolls and doll hobby, various kinds of dolls. I've collected Barbie for over 30 years. I've got a very large collection of collector dolls. And I accidentally came across Reborn dolls online and just became fascinated with the whole hobby itself. The art and the artists, the sculptors, like just the whole thing was really fascinating. And I decided to look more into it. And so I started looking into it and realized that they were very, very much collector items as well as therapy dolls. And I just fell into that rabbit hole, absolutely smitten over it. I ordered supplies, I watched videos on how to do them, and yeah, I learned how to paint Reborn dolls off YouTube actually. And then I started selling them, and I opened my Etsy shop, put them out for sale, and they started really selling. So a lot of my clients are collectors, as well as quite a bit of orders went out to the US for retirement homes and assisted living homes for, you know, elderly. So very much therapy type of dolls. And I just, it was just so rewarding, and still is rewarding, but I absolutely love that, you know, I can pour my energy and my time into something that will bring joy to other people. And I love painting. I absolutely love the hobby. It's relaxing. I'm definitely within my element. And yeah, it's been, you know, it's been a great journey since. I have to say things have slowed down since the whole tax export thing. I haven't had as many clients in the US ordering as a result. I think, you know, people are just afraid of what that's going to cost, what that's going to look like at the border. So orders have definitely been a lot slower for me, but I continue, you know, doing the thing that I love to do regardless. And I do have local clients as well. I'm very grateful for supporting my little shop, my little dream. And yeah, I just do my thing, you know. It's not for everybody. I know some people think they're creepy or, you know, whatever they may think about it, but I do it because I love doing it. As a doll collector, as an artist, as someone who loves giving back to the community. And I just love the joy that it brings, like I said, both to me and to those who enjoy the hobby, enjoy the collecting. So yeah, I do work only with acrylic kits. So these kits are sculpted and made by artists, both US and internationally, and I buy them through my local Reborn supplier, which is McPherson's Arts and Crafts. I've been buying for years through McPherson's, and yeah, I work on a doll. It could take me about a week for the actual painting to make them look realistic. And I then do hair. I root the hair strand by strand, and I make it as realistic or hyper realistic as possible. I weigh them so that they feel and weigh like a real baby. Yeah, I think it's just, a great art. It is very rewarding. It's like this oxytocin. It's the release of, emotional happiness and joy, and hugging a doll, holding a doll, or, baby fever is a thing. I've had clients who have, sadly lost children, or can't have children for various reasons, right? Like there's a multitude of reasons why someone would order a Reborn doll. And I'm happy that I can help in whatever way. I've had some clients who have ordered a doll. They've sent me a picture of their child who's grown up and maybe moved out. So they're adults, and so they're empty nesters. They find themselves missing you know, holding a baby or holding a child, or even just the memory of their own child. So they ask me to find a sculpt and create it in the likeness of the picture of their child of that moment. And I think that's beautiful. It's sentimental and it's a keepsake. I don't think it's any different than, you know, anything else that's out there to keep as a reminder of your child or your dear loved one. There's all kinds of stuff out there, like, you know, special diamonds and special pictures and special sculptures, and there's all kinds of stuff. I think this is just a, you know, a beautiful way of holding to that memory and remembering what it was like. And just, you know, when you're feeling down, it's kind of nostalgic too, like being a little girl or being a child. I shouldn't say just a little girl, because it's not just for little girls, but holding a doll, cradling a doll, taking care of it, you know, like that's a thing. That's something nourishing for a lot of people. So that is why I do what I do. I love that joy. I love that sentimental, emotional therapy or enjoyment, you know, whatever it is. So yeah, so I'm just working on this chunky sculpt. This is Pickle by Nikki Johnston. Very, very detailed. And this is what I love about these sculpts, especially Nikki's. They've got like realistic wrinkles and folds on the fingers, and they move. So again, this is a vinyl kit. It is not silicone. I don't work with silicone. And yeah, they, you know, once it's painted and all rooted up with hair and, you know, outfit, they look very realistic. So yeah, I will continue painting here and then show you along the way the process. I don't know that I'll finish it all in one video, because again, it can take me up to a week to finish one of these guys, but I'm excited to show you the process, you know, the work and the detail that goes into these dolls and why they're so popular and they've gone viral everywhere. And just the importance of, I think there's something in, you know, it being handmade and being done by an actual artist who's poured, you know, their love and their energy into the art. So I'm just painting the first layer here of skin. I've washed the kit, the vinyl kit, and just going over the little wrinkles and crevices so that it doesn't pile up or build up. And then I like to texturize a little bit, so it's not so you don't see the brush strokes in the sculpt. And it's just I use like the makeup sponges. Just make sure there's no buildup. And then this dries a little bit. And then I actually go in and bake it so that the acrylic sticks with the paint and it doesn't rub off. Make sure to get all the little areas between the fingers and the wrinkles. And this does dry matte. It does not dry shiny as you're seeing here on the camera. I'm not sure the camera even picks up on this properly, but yeah, it looks shiny from what I could see, but it is not. It all dries matte. And then I just build on the layers. Different colored of the undertones for the skin will be applied, and then they bake. I bake between the layers again to make sure everything sticks to the vinyl, doesn't rub off or wash off in any way. So yes, I am just gonna finish reading my audiobook, do a little bit of more painting. So yeah. just making them look more realistic, so they pop between the little fingers, little folds. So just putting in the little detail. And then of course I'll just go over with my dry brush, make sure there's no pooling or excess in there. So it's all very soft and natural looking. Brings the limb to life, just like the little folds on an actual baby. And on the fingers. So go in and just do all these little details, and then I bake it, and I'll go back in and I'll do some blushing, so bring some warmth to all the limbs. So that's how I start my dolls. I go in, I do the little detail, I bake it, and then I'll do all the different skin layers, I'll add all the colors. So yeah, that's basically how I started off. I'm still listening to the audiobook, Lady of Darkness. I am 5 chapters in, and so far so good. I'm really loving it. Great character build, intro to the story. Yeah, it's moving along quite nicely. So I'm looking forward to, I don't know if I'll finish it today, but it would be nice to. But I would like to, after I'm done this layer, I would like to sit down with my book a little bit. I also have to prep my breakfasts for the week. I like to do my chia yogurt bowls, and my daughter also likes to have those. So it looks like I'm out of some of the ingredients that I need. So I'll have to pop into the grocery store and grab some of that eventually. Not looking forward to getting out there with the weather, but it is what it is, so. Stew, and I grabbed some lamb. plain Greek yogurt, cheese. What the heck? Sour cream. Yeah, all the cottage cheese is gone. There's no cottage cheese. So, I'm about another 10 hours to go for this book, Lady of Darkness, and I'm absolutely loving this. We've got Lady of Court, kick-ass heroine, she's a fighter, she can wield a sword, revenge plot, trying to find the person who is responsible for her mother's death. Her mother is a healer, and we are discovering that Scarlet, who's the main character in the book, has an illness of sorts. So she's been taking a tonic every night since she was a child, even after her mother has passed. So we're just starting to find out what she is. And she doesn't seem to be human. She's fast. She's great, and it's got more speed and agility than most humans in the realm. And she is now being trained by a knight of the king's men, who, his name is Raker in the story, and we've just found out that he is actually not Raker. His name is Soren, and he claims to be Fae. So he's from another world. And Scarlet is having nightmares, and her nightmares are very vivid, and so she believes they are messages or some ability to reach into a different world or realm. So yeah, there's like, I can't believe how much has actually happened. It's a quick pace. There's so much world building, the characters, the richness, like it's fantastic. Absolutely enjoying it. Another 10 hours to go. I'm most likely not going to finish this tonight, considering how tired I am. I didn't have much sleep last night, so I'm going to have an early night. I'll probably read, I don't know, maybe another 100 pages in here, a couple more chapters, I'd say. Just about 100 pages in, I think I should be able to handle. And yeah, I'm going to turn in for the night. We'll have to keep you posted on how the book goes and how my Munchkin Pickle, my artwork, is going. I'll keep you posted with that as well. But yeah, it's been a great relaxing day. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you in the next one.